Have Coffee, we are sitting down with a powerhouse of purpose, Jackie Congedo, CEO of the Nancy and David Wolfe Holocaust and Humanities Center. We're going to talk about what's ahead at the center, including the highly anticipated Auschwitz exhibit, which promises to be challenging and inspiring, and then the Upstander Awards, an extraordinary event that honors everyday people doing extraordinary things to make our world better. Talk about uplifting, that is it. So grab your coffee cup, get comfortable, and join us for this meaningful conversation about leadership, legacy, and what it means to stand up for humanity. Today, Union Terminal is buzzing with summer visitors eager to learn, explore, and be inspired. Inside the Nancy and David Wolfe Holocaust and Humanities Center, something even more powerful is happening.
I'm so honored to be with all of you, more than 800 strong, for the 2025 Upstander Awards. It's awesome because you get to spotlight folks who usually don't get that recognition. They're kind of the quiet movers and shakers in the community who are doing it not for the recognition, but just because it's the right thing to do.
The Upstander Awards honor individuals and organizations in the region who courageously stand up for themselves or others, and in doing so, inspire their community. Part of the Upstander celebration is a 5K race on Sunday, which includes a special appearance by Catherine Switzer, a trailblazer in her own right.
Our first woman to run the Boston Marathon, pushing those, those boys didn't want her to run, and she said, I'm running anyway, and so, push saying, you're not gonna keep me from doing this.
Another hero, really.
Totally, and a trailblazer. She paved the way for women to be, not just in running, but in sports more broadly, and so very excited to have her. We've got a big crowd, but you can still register.
And I'll be there too.
Yes!
This October, the museum will debut the world-renowned exhibit Auschwitz. Not long ago, not far away.
It's the largest collection of artifacts outside Auschwitz to ever be on display in North America. And we are the only stop in the Midwest. So we are expecting hundreds of thousands of people over the course of 6 months to come, not just to see the exhibition, but to come through this building where we're sitting, Union Terminal, that has the history actually in its floors and walls. This is where survivors came. Their first steps at rebuilding their lives through this building, coming off of the trains from war-torn Europe. And so having the opportunity to tell this story at this magnitude in this space is really a unique thing.
How does it feel to be at the helm at this time with all of this going on?
It feels like a huge responsibility. I feel like, wow, there is this opportunity. It really is in our hands how we think about writing this chapter. And we have the potential in us to be the best of humanity, right? Just as we can understand from sort of the canvas of this history what pulls us into our worst nature, right? We can also channel, well, what does it look like to be the best of humanity today? How do we learn from people who are doing that? And that's what this Upstander movement is all about. So it is hopeful. It is really hopeful.
I feel like you're the best.
Oh.
And thank you so much for having coffee with me again.
I would do it any day and twice on Sundays.
From a powerful conversation about standing up for humanity to a bold story of entrepreneurship and cultural pride. Next, I'm sitting down with Means Cameron, the visionary behind Black Coffee and Black Owned. From his roots in the West End to building a brand that's all about community, creativity, and confidence. That's next time on Come Have Coffee with Michelle. You may know their names, but how well do you really know Cincinnati's most prominent people? Come Have Coffee gives you a chance to get to know them a lot better. Watch this Cincy Lifestyle special streaming now. Find WCPO 9 everywhere you stream and scroll to specials.